Morning, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a little breakfast mukbang. We got some cheese grits, some air fried sausages, and some eggs. Real simple. Some grape Kool-Aid. I'm gonna take this down so y'all can see me eat. I hope y'all having a wonderful. Please ignore my knuckles. They are super ashy. Forget us. Yeah, just ignore my ashy knuckles. Child, you wash your hands about 427 times when you're cooking your food. At least I do. Anyway, let me stop talking. So I like to mix my eggs and my grits together. I don't know if y'all do that. Also, it'll give me a chance to let this cool down so I don't burn my face. And this is the brand Nettles sausage. I like to cut them little slices and throw them in the air fryer. It's so good and hot. You can, can you see that steam? This thing is hot. Why we don't let our food cool down? This is the best time of day for me to film. My kids are sleeping. My sister's out running errands. The dog has a treat, so he's quiet right now. Sure. This is the best time. Here you go. Oh my goodness gracious. That is delicious. I had a taste for grits. I'm gonna tell y'all while I'm laughing, okay? I don't know if you guys know, there's a game called Words with Friends. And in order to advertise my YouTube channel, I chat with a couple people, one of which who lives in Australia. And he was like, I was watching your videos, and he was like, but what is grits? Y'all please tell me in the comments how to describe grits. I can't. I believe it's made from corn. I never paid attention. Casey Connections was talking about this young lady who washes her grits. I don't wash my grits. I'm out here eating dirty grits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Never mind. But after he mentioned grits, I was like, matter of fact, I ain't had grits in a minute. So I'm gonna make some. But it's kind of like a grain, kind of like a, not everybody likes it. There's always the grit debate on sugar in your grits versus salt and pepper in your grits. I am a salt and pepper, today cheese, savory grit person. Now, I've never tried sugar in my grits, so I can't say that I don't like it. It just seems weird. Sugar in my grits reminds me of like oatmeal or something else. Grits is not oatmeal. So leave in the comments, do y'all sugar y'all grits, or y'all salt and pepper your grits, or garlic your grits, or let me know in the comments, y'all, because that's a big debate. My sister-in-law loves sugar in her grits. I still love it though. mm. But I was trying to figure out how to explain grits to somebody who's never had them before. And the only thing I have to say is you gotta try it. It's not for everybody because some people have a texture issue. But if you cook them right, they're not super gritty. If you cook them wrong and too fast, you're gonna be chewing on crumbs, and that's nasty. I like mine to be smooth and melt in my mouth with just enough salt and pepper. Today, like I said, cheese. Good time, good time. Thank you so much for watching my previous video. In the comments on my daughter's pictures, she's like cheese from ear to ear with the comments. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get her to film some videos for her channel, Dark and Lovely. She the one encouraged me to do YouTube, but she had a channel for the longest. There's one of her videos I want you guys to watch. I'm gonna post it in the description box. It's very powerful, and I was so proud of her. It's one of my favorite moments. You might get a little choked up. It was filmed around the time of the George Floyd's murder. But I'm super proud of how she can express herself. My son expresses himself too, but his expression is very much something we have to do off camera. I'm not gonna make myself sad. Anyway, let's get back to this good old breakfast here. My greedy dog just walked up. All right. So, since he just walked up, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my little TJ, who is literally TJ, go sit down. Go. Anyway, we're coming up on his adoption day, and I hope to film a video about that. TJ was a stray that found my kids at the ice cream truck. It came around our neighborhood, our old neighborhood. Now, at the time, my grandmother was alive. My grandmother has never let us have a pet in her house when I was young or an adult. So, I was under the like, okay, I can't fall in love with this dog because grandma's not going for that. And we lived with her at the time. And I was like, yeah, she's not going for that. But grandma shocked the crap out of us and fell in love with the dog. So, when we first got TJ, or when he first found us, he looked like he belonged to somebody because his hair was long but not super overgrown. And He looked like he belonged to somebody. He just didn't have on a collar. So I said to my husband, I said, let's take him to the shelter and see if he's chipped to see if somebody is missing him or whatever. So we took him in, which was like the hardest thing ever. Because, I mean, he's adorable. Okay, he's adorable. I can't help it. We cried like babies. But the gag was, they were like, listen, fill out the adoption papers now. If nobody comes to get him, he'll automatically be yours. Bet. So we did that, and we had to drop him off, and they have this like garage looking thing that you drive into to drop the dog off. When I tell y'all, there were so many dogs in there that I almost took home with me because they were so adorable. There was pit bull puppies and all these beautiful little dogs in there. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. And they don't really let you out until, you know, you do the transfer of the dog and all that stuff. So me and my husband and the kids are like super emotional. And my husband's like, oh my God, I want that pit bull. He's so cute. And he was just sweet. And I was like, get us out of here now, because we're going to end up coming back with 3 dogs instead of 1. Did the paperwork. I went there every other day to visit TJ. And people were just like, oh, he's so cute. And I was like, yeah, he's coming home with us in a couple days. Like, we already put in adoption paperwork. Don't sweat my dog, okay? And when we picked him up, he's so cute. When we picked him up, he was so excited. We were so excited. I was just like, he needs a bath. Let's, you know, bring him in. We'll bathe him. We'll get him all cute and whatnot. I'll get him groomed later. And when he came home, he literally jumped in my grandmother's lap. Like, he just made a beeline straight for her and was like in her lap. And we were just like, oh my God, he must have belonged to an older person before, because he literally was in love with her. She was in love with him. Forget it. It was so adorable. So we were just like, oh my God. And his original name on the paperwork, because it turns out he had been adopted from that same shelter, and his previous name was Tiger. And I was like, he don't look like a tiger to me. So then the kids was calling him Jay, and I was just like, okay. And I wasn't feeling that. And I was like, how about we call him TJ? Because I'm like, we'll take the T from his tiger name, and then we'll use the J, and we named him TJ. So now TJ is a part of our family now, coming up on 4 years. I cannot believe it. He is around, guesstimation, around 10 to 13 years old. We're not quite sure. But he is part of my family now. He's, oh my God, he's a pain in the butt. He's the sweetest dog ever. He loves people. He don't like other dogs, which is fine because I don't have no other dogs to worry about other than my parents' Doberman Pinscher. But he's a sweetheart. I'm not gonna get emotional, but yeah, he's like my 3rd child. I can't imagine what our lives was like before he got here. And now he's my little snuggle butt, but I love him so much. As y'all can tell, I'm full. Child, I put this in here. My sister's coming in the house. Excuse the barking. And obviously she don't know the code to the door. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. See what I told you? It's easier to film when they're not around too. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for breakfast. My sister just brought me a treat. I'm so excited. Oh my God. She brought me a Sonic Boba drink. Not gonna feel that right now. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you. To all my officials, thank you for joining me. For all my new subscribers, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Please tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell that friend you don't really talk to no more, but tell them anyway. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.